All right. So again, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Oral Communication in Context. So as always, we will begin with a vocabulary builder game. And today's topic is all about types of speech context. All right, and we will be focusing more on intrapersonal speech context. Because again, we don't have that much time. So we focus on the most important topics. Okay? So, are you ready? Ready or not? Here I come. Easy round. As usual, please type in the chat box. First 1 to 3 participants who get it correctly will get plus points. Question number 1. Courtesy is, apologies for that, is the showing of politeness, consideration, or respect for others. There, perfect. Yes. Example, he is a gentleman who behaves with the utmost courtesy towards everyone he meets. Very good. Wow. Galing. That's easy, right? It's an easy question. So Gomercindo, what's your nickname? I want to know. Is it Gomercindo, Gomer, Goma, Junior? So Gomercindo, Elaine, Lorraine, Jean. Congratulations. Next. Hold on. Did I get it right? Yes, I think I got it. Okay, so question number 2. Empathy is the action of understanding, being aware of, being sensitive to, and experiencing the feelings, thoughts, and experience of another. Wow. Gomercindo. Okay, I'll call you that. So I got Arazme Carrion, Arvin James Erlano, and Jeanette Fiona Gagarino. Congratulations! Next, average round. Which of the following words mean a positive assertion or motivational act toward oneself? A. Introspective. B. Self-affirmation. C. Discourse. D. Self-esteem. Congratulations! Rachel, please read this one. Olivia. Congratulations, Rachel, Elaine, and Lorraine Jane. Rachel?
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, please read the sentence.
Olivia has found that doing some self-affirmation in the morning boosts her mood and makes her feel a lot better.
Thank you, dear. Beautiful. Wonderfully said. So I got Rachel, Elaine, Rachel, H-E, Elaine, H-E, and Lorraine Jean, H-E. Wow! Good job, H-E. Taas ang bandera. Raise the flag. How about mga gas dyan? Hindi ako biased. Medyo lang. Okay, so no, I'm equal to everyone. Okay, ABM, Humes, HE, ICT, gas. Blank means occurring within the individual mind or self. The child needs to develop his blank skills in order to develop into a more self-aware individual. This is related to our topic. Tama yung first letter mo. Anyone? Sige. Oh, yun! Oh, great! Okay, so we got Lenny. Okay, Lenny, please read.
Interpersonal, occurring the individual mindset. The child needs to develop his interpersonal skills in order to
develop. Nawala. In order to develop into a more self-aware individual. Wonderful. Thank you, Lenny. So, congratulations, Lenny, Nicole, Trisha. All right? Yes. Round 3. Just keep on answering, guys, because I'm reviewing this naman. So, you know, I'll see your participation later. Okay. I will be playing a video and then I will be asking for a question after. It's around 10 minutes, so please listen very well. This is a really, really good video when it comes to effective strategic communication, which you can use both for interpersonal communication and public speaking. Okay? Enjoy the video.
Good morning, good morning. I'm excited to be your first speaker of today. By a show of hands, how many of you have heard of the phrase, it's not what you say, it's how you say it? Do you remember the person who told that to you? Tell them they lied. Repeat after me. What you say is just as important as how you say it. Your turn. What you say is just as important as how you say it. And that is called strategic communications. And strategic communications is probably the very thing you've been needing this entire time to help you get what you need out of life. See, most people stop going after the bigger things that they want in life simply because, well, they're just not getting it. But what they don't realize is that they're causing some sort of resistance in the way that they're communicating that's helping them not get what they want out of life. How many of you have been in a situation where no matter how much you talk and tell someone your viewpoint, they're just not getting it, right? No matter how much you change your approach and your delivery, they're just not understanding your viewpoint, whether that's to a family member, whether that's to your spouse, whether that's to your boss, they're just not getting it. I think we've all experienced that type of frustration. Today, I'm going to give you the tools to strategically communicate through all of those issues and combat that resistance. And I'm going to do that first by taking you through two parallel situations. Very real situations to me. One personal and one professional. Starting with professional. So I started my career in communications a few years ago, starting with news writing and reporting, then going on to advertising specialist, then landing a job as a communications specialist. In my communications specialist role, I was able to do things such as email marketing, mission-driven partnerships, writing speeches for the CEO, things of that nature. On the first day of my communications specialist role, my boss said, I know this is a lot. It's your first day. You're supposed to be doing paperwork, things of that nature. But do you mind if you reach out to Google and see if they can land a partnership with our next event next month? And I'm like, you're right. That's a very big ask for the first day. I am supposed to be doing paperwork. Where's HR? So, either way, it's my job, right? It's the first day. You want to make a big impression. I shoot my shot. That's millennial talk for just get it done. And so, I look up Google's mission. I figure out what they're interested in, the type of partnerships that they're interested in. Then I think about my company's mission. What type of partnerships are we interested in? What is our mission? What are we trying to convey? I wrap that up into an email. I send it to their communications department. I express the need, send it on its way. Transition into my personal life. I get home and I'm scrolling on Instagram like us millennials do, and I get a DM from my friend Jessica. And she's like, oh my gosh, Keisha, the guy I like just DM'd me. I'm like, okay. She's like, and he liked my picture on Instagram. Okay, so what do you want to do now? She's like, well, you're a communication specialist now. Teach me how to communicate with him. As if that's what we did, right? So I'm like, okay, well, I'll go with it. What's the goal? What do you want him to do? What do you want to get out of the conversation? She says, well, I want him to be my boyfriend. Again, it was a like on Instagram, right? How far are we going to take this? But I let her keep going. And I'm like, okay, so what do you know about this man? She's like, well, I know that our values, they pretty much go together because on his Instagram, I see that he posts music and I like music, and he likes food and I like food, and he likes his mom, I like my mom. And I'm like, okay, sure, fine, okay. And I'm like, out of all the people on Instagram that he's engaging with, why you? And she goes on to tell me about how she thinks their missions of being successful in the entertainment industry will align. All right, so here's what I tell her to do. Slide into his DM, that's millennial talk for send him a private message, and just organically have a conversation like you normally would. Allow him to organically express his values, allow him to organically express his interests, and then you express yours and see how they mutually align. At the end of it, see if you guys can go out, hang out, grab a drink or something. Cool. Long story short, 6 months later, here they are. I played matchmaker. Kudos to me. Moving on into my professional life, I go back to work the next day, and my boss is like, Keisha, remember how I told you to email Google about that partnership? Yeah, less than 12 hours ago. She's like, well, they emailed us this morning, and they said they actually want to partner on the event. And it was at that very moment that I realized I need a raise. But it was also at that moment that I realized I just strategically communicated in two very different scenarios using the same exact method. And that method is what I'm going to share with you today. Now let's take a step back. What does strategic communications really mean? How many of you have taken a strategic communications class or a communications course by a show of hands? Great. So what you probably learned is something along the lines of strategic communications is communicating the best message through the right channels, measured against well-considered organizational and communication-specific goals. Great, right? But through my two scenarios, what you can probably see is that strategic communications is simply communicating with purpose while showcasing value in order to achieve a goal. And at the heart of it all, strategic communications helps you evoke specific responses out of your target audience, whether that be a spouse, a love interest, your boss. And in those responses, it helps you get what you want out of the situation as well. Now, you can also be thinking, is she teaching us how to manipulate people? Maybe. But not really, because strategic communications creates mutually beneficial situations. Strategic communications allows both parties to feel like they're getting what they want out of the deal, okay? So, if you were paying attention, here's what I did in both scenarios to help them get what they want out of the situation. Number 1, I identified the goal. In the professional situation, the goal was to land the partnership with Google. In the personal situation, the goal was to land the boyfriend. Step 2, understand your audience. In the professional situation, I researched everything about Google to understand what type of partnerships they like to align with. In the personal situation, I was able to allow Jessica to go onto his Instagram and say, what does he like to do? Understand what his values are. Step 3, communicate the value. Communicating the value in the partnership with Google looked like helping them understand what they get out of a partnership with us. In the personal situation, she communicated what value their interests would have with one another. And step 4, express the need. In both situations, I was able to use the value that they both share to express the need that they both want. And so by doing this and using this method, I'm able to combat the resistance commonly felt when people are communicating through challenges. Even like today, I was able to use strategic communication standing right here on this stage. And not because I was able to memorize my lines on here in speech, and not because I was able to put together this presentation, but because I took you through those same 4 steps standing right here. Number 1, I identified the goal, which was to get you guys to understand what strategic communications really was. 2, I took the time to understand my audience by asking you guys 2 questions to help me know who was in the room today. Step 3, I communicated the value of what strategic communications can do in your life. And step 4, I expressed the need for why you need strategic communications. And see, usually the reason why people are faced with a lot of resistance in the way that they're communicating is because they're skipping these 4 steps, or at least one of them. For example, if you don't identify the goal, you'll be speaking without purpose. You ever had those conversations where you realize it started off one way and it ended another, and you're trying to figure out how you even got there? Didn't identify the goal. Step 2. Step 3. I was able to communicate the value and then express the need here on this stage. Why do you need strategic communications? Why this is going to help you in your life, and how you can combat that resistance. So at the heart of it all, realize it's not what you say. What you say is just as important as how you say it. Thank you.
Hello. So I was checking and someone also corrected me. For my second question, the ones who got the answer correctly, the first 3 are Seth, Lorene, and Lenny. All right, please correct me ha. Sometimes kasi I get busy with the names. Tama, di ba? Yung true or false. Hold on. I'm triple checking. Yes. Tama. It's Seth Gabriel Manalo, Lenny Caputolan, and Lorene Jean Lat. The ones who answered true. Not yes, but true. All right, okay, so let's move on. Thank you. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I appreciate that. I promise. I'm very open to corrections and criticisms, positive and negative. I can take all of that. And I actually appreciate it when I correct my mistakes. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so according to the speaker, what is strategic communication? I'm sure the others are prepared already. Anyone? All right, those are the steps, diba? Understand your audience, communicate. There's one more. Understand the audience. Yeah, identify the goal. Yeah, no, those are the four. Identify the goal, understand your audience, communicate the value, express the need. Those are the 4 steps. I received the private message. Those are correct. But what is the meaning? There, we got it. Thank you, Rachel and Aslyn May Aquino. Thank you also, Hadassah Faith. Those are correct steps. So strategic communication, according to the speaker, is communicating with purpose while showcasing value in order to achieve a goal. That's all there is to it. So first, you have to identify your purpose in any context of communication that you're in. You have to know what's your goal, right? Is it to invite your friend to a party? Is it to negotiate for a good deal with the client or with the supplier? Is it to persuade your teacher to move the deadline or the due date of written work? Or is it to negotiate or talk with your parents about a certain personal matter? So first, you have to know your purpose and then showcase value in order to achieve a goal. You have to let the other person know why he needs or why is it valuable for him or her. Because if it's not valuable with to the other person, then you wouldn't get your result. You have to come up with a win-win situation for both. Okay, thank you. So congratulations, Rachel, Aslyn May, and Joy Ann. All HE. Wow, guys. Puro HE ngayon. No, not naman lahat, but a lot of active participants. That's wonderful. But I think that's also because we have the greatest population of HE students. So yes, congratulations. So next week again. Thank you for playing and congrats to the winners. All right, so let's begin with our topic. What are speech contexts? You've already answered your Quipper, but I just want to really discuss this, spend some time in this. 3 main speech contexts. Oh, sure. Sige lang. Just rest. Lucky. Yes. So before I discuss things, I want you guys to know that we have an activity. Okay, so write a letter to your grade school self. Write about things you wish you had known back when you were younger. And prepare to share your letter to yourself. It's a letter to your grade school self. And please share it to the class. All right? You can also write a letter to your future self. I think that's also an option. To your grade school or future self. Yeah, I'll give you an option. Okay, so You're welcome, Lucky. Rest well. So, I will expect you to volunteer and share because, you know, it's the last live class of first quarter. So, next week, second quarter na tayo. And we will jump topics already. Unit 7 na. Unit 7. So, please volunteer so that you'll get more participation points. Okay? So, basically, you write a letter. You get type or write. You get a notebook, type. Then just write a letter to yourself. No rules. Just a letter. Dear, your name. Dear Lenny. Or Lenny. Dear Lenny. You write a letter to yourself. This is very healthy, actually. My son did this when he was 11. He wrote a letter to his future self. I'd like to share it later, actually. So, yes, it's fun. So, it's either, I'll give you an option, either grade school or future. Future 10 years from now, 5 to 10 years from now, okay? So that you have an option. May nag-send sa akin a private message. Okay, so please share later, ha? As in, I want you to read the letter. So it's best if you type it in a separate Word document or in a separate journal or notebook that you have, and then you can read later. Read out loud. Okay, so I'll give you time for that later. I'll give you time to write and read. Okay? Hold on. Apologies for that. My son entered my room. All right. So I'll give you time later. I'll give you time. Okay. So communication is a means for us to socially interact, to talk not just with others, but also with ourselves, okay? Here are the essential questions for the topic today. Why do we need better communication with ourselves and others? What are the advantages of engaging in constant and deep intrapersonal communication? How can verbal and non-verbal cues affect interpersonal communication? And these are the learning objectives. Identify and differentiate types of speech contents and practice effective intrapersonal and interpersonal skills. Interpersonal communication is actually quite similar to public communication, though public communication is for a more sizable or larger audience. Okay, so anyone who wants to read this? Naomi.
Hello po.
Hi, good afternoon.
Communication is a means of understanding ourselves and others. Through it, we get to examine our thoughts as well as what other people mean when they share their ideas. It also enables us to discuss ideas and opinions with our family, friends, schoolmates, and other members of our community. In this lesson, you will learn more about how to communicate better with yourself and others.
Thank you, Naomi. Enables. It also enables us to discuss ideas and opinions with our. Okay? Thank you, beautiful. So, we talk not just with our family, our friends, schoolmates, members of our community, but also with ourselves. So, also, it was written in your Quipper study guide John Powell said, communication works for those who work at it. And communication is a two-way street. So one must always strive for clear communication in order to avoid misunderstanding with other people and also with ourselves. Okay, so speech context, the term speech context refers to the situation or environment and the circumstances in which communication occurs. And there are three main types of speech context, namely intrapersonal speech context. So we already know this kanina in our vocabulary. Intrapersonal is occurring within oneself, communication with yourself. Interpersonal speech context, communication with others. And public communication, communication with a larger audience. And these are also called levels of communication in some texts. And I'm reading them already so that we will be we will go at a faster rate, a faster pace. So there are three main types of speech context, right? And here, each of these speech contexts or levels of communication involve the following characteristics. Number one, number of participants. A communication situation or speech context may involve just one person. That's intrapersonal. Two persons, inter, small group, can also be interpersonal, or a large group of people, public communication. Physical proximity of the participants in relation to one another. Proximity, what does it mean by proximity? It is the quality or state of being near. Proximity, if you have greater proximity, meaning you're near. So the physical proximity of the participants in relation to one another. The participants in the communication may stand close to each other or maybe distant or far from each other. It's just how public communication is. You're standing on a pedestal or stage, right? The channel used for communication, so it can happen face-to-face or other channels such as telephone calls, video calls, emails, Messenger, Viber, WhatsApp. What else do you use to communicate? What other channels do you use to communicate? May I ask you? Messenger, IG, ano pa ba? Skype, there. Wow. Zoom, of course, Zoom, right? So channels. Those are channels used for the communication. And immediacy of exchange. What do you mean by that? In some communication situations, feedback is readily given and received. Whereas in other situations, feedback is delayed, such as an email. It's delayed. Snapchat, yes. Oh, no. Forgot about that. Telegram. Wow, you have that? Great. I don't have that, but wonderful. You have so many means of communication nowadays. We didn't have that when I was young. So some channels, feedback is delayed, or there's no opportunity to give feedback sometimes when it's just a letter handed to you, no return address, no opportunity to give feedback. So those are four characteristics. Let's not dwell so much on these technical terms, right? So I just want you to remember these vocabulary words that we have encountered or will encounter, because I want you to build your vocabulary. So anyone who wants to read these three vocabulary words, please read. Anyone? Volunteer, please. Anyone? Oh, Naomi? Naomi, go. No, wait. Hold on. Sorry, because let's give chance to others. Sino pa yung nag-grace? May isa pa nag-grace akong biglang nakita. And then it's gone. Hold on. Please type in the chat box. Me. Apologies because medyo nahihilo. Type in the chat box, please. let's give opportunity for, you don't wanna type in the, there, Christine Garcia. Okay, go. Thank you.
Noun. The situation surrounding a particular event, the student handbook was drafted based of the specific context of the school's setup. Ma'am, yung tatlo po?
Yes, yes.
Gestures. Noun. Bodily movement that emphasize important ideas or feelings. He usually employs gesture is other to emphasize how he feels about the given idea.
Thank you. Thank you, Christine. So Aselin raised her hand. Let's give the other word to her. Thank you, Christine. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Aselin, I see you. Number 3.
Gestures, noun, bodily movements that emphasize importance. Proximity, noun, the quality or state of being near. The proximity of the curtains to the fireplace was a cause of concern for the safety inspector.
Thank you. So now please let us all together. Thank you, Aselin May. Thank you. So let us all together say the 3 words. Number 1, context. Number 2, gestures. Number 3, proximity. I hope you're saying the words on your own. I hope you are. So, wait, someone raised her hand. Oh, sige, chat box na lang. There, Nash. Sige, so before this, I want you to read this one. So there, please read this example of intrapersonal communication. Nash?
Yes po.
Hi.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Hanggang saan, ma'am? Hanggang screen po?
Yes.
Okay, okay na, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. Trina is in her room looking up different museums around the metro when she sees the pile of science book brought by her dad last night. Geez, how I'm going to go museum hopping if I have to read all this? Hopping.
Yes.
If I have to read all this, she asked herself while looking at the books. Pa I will definitely be disappointed if I don't read this. She continues as she flips through the page, but I really want to go to this museum and see different forms of art, she say, looking back at her computer screen.
Thank you. I love your voice. Thank you. Thank you, Nash. All right. So anyone who wants to read this? Continue the intrapersonal communication. John Christopher Empilio.
Hello po.
Hello. Continue.
Hello. So she continues reading articles and reviews about museums until she comes across a news article about the National Museum of Natural Science. Her eyes light up as she scrolls down the gallery of the museum. And in Eureka moment, she jumps and says, I know now how to convince Mama and Papa. But I should be very careful with my words so they understand the science concepts may also be applied in other contexts. She smiles to herself and starts writing notes.
There. Thank you, John Christopher.
Welcome, Ma.
Thank you. Wonderful. All right, so that's intrapersonal, right? She was talking to herself. Now, let's read this example of interpersonal communication. Anyone? Rachel, did you raise your hand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, hi Rachel. Yes, please read the whole thing. Thank you.
Trina wants to go museum hopping this coming school break, but her parents, especially her dad, want her to focus on studying, particularly her science subject. She has thought of a way to convince them, and she is going to tell them over dinner. Ma, Pa, may I go museum hopping during the school break? She asks as they eat their dinner. Her mother looks at her wide-eyed and raised her eyebrows, as if asking, "Are you serious? But how about the science books that I borrowed for you? You won't have enough time to study all of it," says her father, who is obviously displeased with the idea. Her mom gestures to her dad to listen first. "Don't worry, Pa, I've already figured it out. I already plotted my schedule for the whole break, and I made sure that I'll have time to read your borrowed books," she assures him. "No, just stay inside the house or go to the library and study," her father says sternly. "But the museums I'll be visiting are also about science, Pa. For example, my museum has a whole section about anatomy and the galaxy. Museums combine artifacts from different subjects like math, science, history, and a lot more. I have plenty to learn in museums, Pa. I will still read your books, I promise," she says and looks pleadingly at her father. All right, but make sure to still read and study." Her father finally agrees after a quiet long silence. Trina claps her hands and hugs her parents.
There. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, Rachel. Thank you. So this is an interpersonal communication. And as you can see, she successfully achieved her goal or purpose. She was able to convince her father, right, in this paragraph, that museum hopping has value, and it is also about sciences. So all the science books are not wasted. Actually, it will also enhance her study. Okay, so this is an example of interpersonal communication. This is very clear, okay? I hope we already instilled in our brains the difference between intra and inter. We will encounter this again in the future. So please remember, intra within oneself, inter with other people. Okay? Someone raised her hand again. Hannah May, yes, okay. Please read this one. This is public communication. Hold on. Sige, read everything na para.
Hello po.
Thank you. Hi.
Trina, along with her friends Kim and Bobbies, finishes the registration for a tour in the National Museum and anticipates her first museum visit. Their group lines up in front of the famous Spolarium, painting by Juan Luna, and waits for their tour guide. After a few minutes, a woman arrives and stands in front of their group. "Good morning, everyone. I am Rima, and I will be your tour guide for today," she says. "Before we start the tour, let me just enumerate to you the important rules. First, do not touch any of the art pieces, whether it is a painting, a sculpture, or a different type of display. These are very old artifacts. They are fragile. Second, do not use flash in taking pictures. 3. Be courteous to other visitors. If you have any questions, just ask." She smiles and proceeds to tell them more about the painting. "Wow, Ate Rima knows a lot about these masterpieces. She answers all our questions with confidence," Bubbies whispers to her friends as their group moves to another painting. "Yes, Trina agrees. If I had half of her brilliance and confidence, I might not tremble all the time when we have presentations or recitations. The three of them giggle as they remember how terrifying it is to speak. It is to speak. Kung makita mo, wait lang. It is to speak in front of a lot of people.
Apologies. Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Hold on. What's your cert? Hannah May, no? Tama ba?
Yes po.
Hannah May Lamoste?
Opo.
Hold on na. Nawawala akong... Hannah May Lamoste, 11 ADM?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Hannah May.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. Wonderful. All right, so here, it's very clear that there's public communication. And who's the speaker? Who is a person who's exercising public communication or public speaking?
Rima.
Rima, yes, correct. Yes, thank you, Lorene Jean, Nicole Hosson, and Hannah May Lamoste. Thank you. So Rima, the tour guide. Okay, so tour guides, teachers like me, Joy Ann, yes, correct. When you're a manager or a salesperson communicating with a group of potential clients, that's public communication. What I'm doing now is public communication. Actually, what you do in a setting that involves a larger amount of people, that's public communication. Okay, so let's not answer the let's move on to intrapersonal na. Okay, I think I want you guys to do the exercise first. So hold on. Before discussing, let me know what time it is. Oh, it's 2:24 na pala. Sige, Naomi, you wanna share? Or Trisha raised her hand. Naomi, sino yung mga nag-recite kanina? Maybe you want to share para meron tayong sample. Kanina si Aselin, di ba? Tama ba? Napindot daw. If you're willing, the three of you, please share. Kayo na mauna. And then the next, it's your choice. You can do grade school self, but I will also allow you to do future self. Kasi that's also interesting, right? Your future self 5 or 10 years from now. So as long as you write to yourself, but not right now. I find it interesting. This is the one written in Quipper, but I will give you the option to also write with your future self. So everyone, please take 10 minutes. 10 minutes, please. And then, aside from Naomi, Triksha, Aselin, maybe some others can share. Please. I actually want more people to share. This is very interesting. So, please, I will give you 10 minutes. So, just relax. Just 10 minutes. And maybe I'll play some music. And then, let's go back after 10 minutes. and share. So 2:35, okay? And then let's continue the topic next week. All right, so 10 minutes, okay? 10 minutes, please write a letter. Okay, am I clear? I hope it's clear. Ma'am, pwede na po ba mag-share? Alice. Oh, sure. All right, Asilin, yes, go. Meron ka ng letter. Sige, we wanna hear. Wonderful.
Dear future self, hi. I hope you're doing fine now. We've been through a lot year ago, but I hope you're okay now. I hope you still remember me, the younger version of yourself. I hope you look back on the person I am and are proud of who that was. I hope you carry around the things the past that taught you, but do not let them weigh you down.
Again. Sorry, I wasn't able to hear the last sentence. Can you turn on your video?
Ma'am, wala po akong camera.
That's all right. Yung last sentence, please. I wasn't able to hear properly. Thank you.
I hope you carry around the things the past that has taught you, but do not let them weigh you down.
Okay, that's great.
I hope you've forgiven all the people who have hurt you, and I hope their pain doesn't matter as much to you anymore. I hope you filled your life with people who only lift you up, instead of the ones who constantly tear you apart. But above all of it, I hope you have forgiven yourself. I hope you have forgiven yourself for the mistakes and the bad decisions. I hope you have picked up all your broken pieces and put yourself back together. I hope you don't feel as broken and lost. I hope you have found the place and feel you belong. And I hope you finally feel at home. Yun lang po, ma'am.
That's very beautiful. I like the part where you said, I hope you have forgiven people. What was the full sentence?
I hope you've forgiven all the people who have hurt you, and I hope their pain doesn't matter as much to you anymore.
Wow, that's beautiful. Can you share that here in the chat box, please? Did you type or did you write? Oh, there. Wow. Wait. Nasaan? Wait, someone messaged me. Okay, please share in public Asilin May here in the chat box so that I can go back to it. Thank you if that's okay. Can you share in public? So January, message me. Naomi, please. I want you to all read. Sandali. Sino na mauna? Bilis nyo ah. You're very fast. You don't need 10 minutes. Wow. Amazing. Yes, lahat. Asilin May, lahat. All right. So January, message me. Please read what you wrote. So January, Naomi, and Triksha. January first.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello there.
Hi. Start na po ba ako?
Yes. Who's this? Sandali. Can you turn on your video?
Wag na, ma'am.
Sino, who am I talking to?
January po.
January. There. Okay. I'm quite... Okay. So January first, and then Naomi, and then Triksha. Yes. Okay. January, go.
Dear grade 9 self, stop looking for imperfections in yourself, regardless of what anyone has to say about the way you look. You cannot not let that taint the way you feel about yourself. You are going to start to believe that your marks dictate your self-worth. You hit some dark days, but know that you are not alone. Yun lang po.
Wow! That's very beautiful!
Thank you po.
Thank you, January. Please share that in public or I will. Bakit puro private kayo nagme-message sa akin. Meron pang bagong mga... Come on, guys. Share your talents to everyone. If you don't, I'm gonna be the one. Oh, there. Okay na pala. You shared it already. Just J-Cell and Princess Ara, please send those in public. Please, please, let's share our talents. Next, Naomi.
Hello po.
Hello. Please share your letter in public.
Dear future Naomi, I hope that you will be more matured after 5 years. I hope you can successfully achieve your dreams in the future. I know you can do it because you're a brave person and you have a big fighting spirit. I know you can be successful and will be able to help your parents because you have the determination. You can be a better person in the future for sure. Good luck, self.
That's so fun. That's so good. I like that. Good luck, self. And it's wonderful. You guys didn't need 10 minutes. I needed 10 minutes for that. You're so fast. So you know yourself. That's great. Thank you, Naomi. Wonderful. Beautiful. I love that. I love that you said, I know you can be successful and you'll be able to help your parents because you have the determination. Wonderful, wonderful. Triksha? Triksha? Do you have now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, hi. Please share also your, please type. Later on. Please share.
Dear old me, I wish I had known that my mother will die because I would spend my all time with her and say that I love her so much every day. Yun lang po, ma'am.
Aww.
Ma'am, wag ka po malungkot.
That's very beautiful. That's so beautiful.
Ma'am, wag ka po umiyak.
I think I'm gonna cry. Anyway, okay. Princess Ara. That's wonderful. Thank you, Triksha. Thank you. Princess?
Ma'am?
Triksha, please send that in public. I love that. Also, Princess, please. Yes. Hi, Princess Ara. Go. Please read.
Dear to my future self, 5 years from now, I want you to hang in there. Keep on fighting, chasing your dreams, and never give up. Do the things that make you happy. Let yourself enjoy your life. Make your parents proud. That's it, ma'am.
Wow. Wait, I have to paste that here. Princess. Here. Is it Princess or Princess Ara?
Princess Ara po.
Okay, sige. Princess Ara. That's how I call you. What's your nickname?
Ara na lang po, ma'am.
Ara. Thank you, Ara. I love that. Thank you. You all here are fighters, and not really fighters, but strong women. That's a better term. And I love it that you want to make your parents proud. That's wonderful. That's really wonderful. Hold on. Why are you guys sending me all of these? Share it to your classmates. You have beautiful, beautiful letters. Is this from Lenny? Okay. The others. Oops. I'm sorry. I already did. Okay, I will delete. Is that possible? Oh, I'm sorry. I already shared. All the message that you send me in private, please share to your classmates, guys. These are very beautiful. Wow. Sino yung last? Princess Ara, no? Jacel. I will share that. Please share.
Mom.
Please share.
Dear Jason, I want to see you 10 years from now that you are a successful accountant and have a family, happy family. Also, take care of yourself and healthy body. Buy all you want and always remember your mother and father. Yun lang po, Ma'am. Thank you.
That's sweet. Thank you. Gusto ko yung buy all you want. Yes. You deserve it. Yes. So some of you chose to write to your grade school self, some future. Sometimes, it's actually fun to write to your future self. You look back on it, and then you're like, wow. Hold on. Sino next? January? Are you? Tapos na ba si January? Tapos na, di ba? Oo, tapos na. Sino yung... Lenny pala, Lenny. Please share, Lenny. Please speak.
Hello po.
That was very beautiful. Yes. Please share.
Dear future self, I am so proud of you. You passed all circumstances in your life. You have two professions now. You are psychometrician and doctor now. After 3 years, you are licensed psychiatrist. I know you can do that. All hardship you have outcome now, but always remember, don't forget the lesson you learned and all person who helped you. I know many more will happen, but always remember to fight. I know you can do that. I love you.
Thank you, Lenny. I love that. I love that you said, I love you in the end. Right? I love you. That's a good, and I'm so proud of you. I love those letters. Keep them coming. This is really good. Okay, I'll post this also in Quipper. I just realized I'll make this a bonus. So I know many more will happen, but always remember to fight. That's wonderful. Thank you. Marilyn, please share. Thank you very much. Lenny, wonderful, wonderful. Marilyn?
Sige po, ma'am. Wait lang. Ano po, ma'am? Dear 10 years from now.
Dear Marilyn, 10 years from now. There.
I hope you don't change even at top. I hope you can still remember who you said to be. I hope you become happy, pray always, and be humble always. I hope you are not afraid of what you have in the past if you are still proud. Always a family, friend, and everyone who loves you. Keep smiling anything problem. Yan lang po, ma'am.
Thank you. Keep smile. What do you mean keep smile anything? Keep smile through all the problems. That's what you mean. That's wonderful. I love that. And always your family, friends, and everyone who loves you. I hope you're not afraid of what you have in front of you. Still proud. What do you mean, Ranjan, always your family? I hope you become happy, pray always, and be humble always. I hope you are not afraid of what you have in the past. You're still proud. Oh, your family is always there. Everyone who loves you. Pray always and be humble. That's wonderful. Thank you. That's good, guys. So, Trisha? Oh, that's done. John Christopher. What's up?
Hello po, ma'am.
Yes, hi.
Rinig po ako, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah. Basahin ko na po, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay po, ma'am. Hi, future self. What's up? I want you to live your life to the best. Life is a daring adventure or nothing at all. Reach your dreams and don't forget your roots. Wait lang po. Reach your dreams and don't forget the roots of your success. Love that self. Ano, ma'am?
That's wonderful. What's up? Love that self. I love that. And don't forget the roots of your success, okay? All of you guys, please. Even if you're in the US, in Europe, in Canada, please always forget your roots. You're from the Philippines. And also can mean other things. So your parents, your tradition, your culture, please don't forget. No matter how far you fly away. Wow, I have so many responses. Amazing, guys. I'm reading them all. Christine, yes, please share.
Ma'am?
Please share.
Yes, ma'am. Ito na po. Okay na po, pwede na, ma'am.
Yes.
Dear self, 10 years from now, I hope you will be a good person. I hope you will learn when you fight. I hope you will be strong from people who are... Oh my God. Ate mo, doon ka na. Wait lang, mama. Naiiyak kasi ako, ma'am, kasi may nangyari po kasi sa pamilya namin ngayon eh.
Really? Please message me later. We can talk. Okay, please continue.
Dear self, 10 years from now, I hope you will be a good person. I hope you will learn when you fight. I hope you will be strong for the people who oppressed and made you cry. I hope you will be happy even when the sorrows that will happen in your life. I hope when area becomes a good, you are happy with the people who loves you. I hope you will be a good, both of them. I hope you will be successful when the day comes. I love you so much. That's all, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. What happened? Can you share or do you want to message me later? What happened?
Ano po, ma'am, mahirap po siya i-share kasi
sige.
Ano po
just message me.
Yes, ma'am, message ko na lang po.
I'm not pressuring or forcing. Yeah, I'm just curious. I send you love. Thank you, Christine. That's wonderful. I love your letter to yourself. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So we can look back to this and, yes, you will be successful. I love those. I love you so much. Okay, wow. So I have so many. I'm reading other responses. Actually, time's up. So let's hear from Hannah May, Andre, Jude, and Ina and Joyanne. Hannah May, if you want to share.
Okay. Dear future self, I know this might come as a surprise, but my intention is to strengthen you with all the support and love you will need for the next chapter of your life. Keep fighting until you reach your goals.
Wonderful. I love that. Yes. All the love and support you will need for the next chapters of your life. Wonderful. Thank you, Hannah May. Andre, Jude? May date pa siya. That's great. I like that. Andre, Jude, please share if you want. If you're willing.
Ayoko, ma'am.
Yes? Ano daw?
Ako na magbasa, ma'am.
Ako na lang. Okay, sige. Why? You don't want? It's your chance.
Sige na.
Sige.
Wait lang. To my future self, as of December 7, 2020, I'm 17 years old, still have epilepsy, my dude. You still have the epilepsy? Anyway, hey, how's it going? How's life today? You good? I need to I need you to be strong, my man. I believe that my future self is strong and knows what to do in different situations. If it's not okay, as long as you're still alive, it's a blessing. Amen. Shit happens. We've been through some shit most of the time, and that's okay, my dude. Shit happens. Again? Ulit ko pala ulit. We deal with it. You still
No, it's
remember the
good.
dreams
We
we've been
deal with it.
planning all along? How's that going for you? Remember, be true to yourself.
That's wonderful. I love that. You know, all of us, if it's true, you have sickness, all of us have sick. I did also when I was young. You'll move through that. You'll get through that. And wonderful. I have so much I want to say, but it's 2:47. I have a next class, but you know, I love all of these. So I'm gonna actually post this on Quipper because I love this. I love hearing these. I thought it's just gonna be an activity for life. These are wonderful work, guys. Keep them coming. Ina, please share.
Okay na, ma'am.
Yes.
Dear Ina, enjoy your life. I know you're making your good decision. Always choose to be happy. Teach your student a good things. Love your family always and also yourself.
Thank you, Ina. Thank you very much. So enjoy your life. I know you're making I know you're making good decisions. Always choose to be happy. Teach your student. What do you mean by teach your student? Good things. Yourself as a student. Yes, love your family always and also yourself. I love that. All right, so we have Joy Ann. Yes, please.
Okay na po, ma'am?
Yes.
Dear Joy Ann, I wish you have a nice job to give a nice life to your parents. Just chase your dreams and don't give up and be already matured. Give your parents all they want and also buy all you want. And also love all puppies like they love you. You are beautiful always. I love you, Sel. Thank you,
That's
ma'am.
cute. That's wonderful. I love that. Yes, so parents and puppies and by all you are beautiful always. You are beautiful. All the women here say, I am beautiful. You know, we are all beautiful in our own way. So I love these. Just, you know, every day it's a good time. It is a good day to write in your journal. I swear. It's a good therapeutic habit. Okay, we have 3 more and then we'll end the class. Raymart, please share.
Okay po.
There. Okay. Can't hear you. Ako na lang magbabasa. I'll read it. Dear Raymart, at the grade school.
Dear Raymart, at the grade
there.
school,
Okay.
I know you have been through a lot and heard hurtful words from the other people because of your gender choice. But you know, I salute you for your resilience, and you will always remember that your family is there to support you, and the Lord is also there ready to listen to you at all the time.
That's wonderful. I love that. Thank you for sharing, Raymart. Thank you. I advocate actually human rights for all and gender rights for all, you know, equality for all. So that's wonderful to hear. Yes, your family, the Lord, and your friends are all there for you, support you. Nash, please share.
Okay naman.
Yes.
Dear future Nash, even if your life in the future is simple, as long as you're happy and happy with your accomplishments in life, do not forget to thank God, especially to your parents and to the people who helped you to be successful.
That's wonderful. I love the way you say it too. So yes, as long as you're happy with your accomplishments, okay? And do not let anyone run your life, okay, guys? That's something that that's a life lesson for me. So, and always be grateful to the people who helped you along the way. That's wonderful. Thank you, Nash. Nicole? Yes, Christine, I read your message. I support your decision. That's great. Nicole, ako na lang magbabasa. Dear old Nicole, I hope you can go back to the time you was hugging and kissing your grandmother, because I know you still want to spend more time to let her know that she's very important to you, but even though you can no longer know, she's still in your side to guide you every day. That's wonderful. Irene, dear future self, I hope to see you 10 years from now, successful and happy. I hope all your dreams came true and became a successful accountant who earns enough money to buy everything you need and everything you want. That's wonderful. And not just money, friends, the job. Yes, you already mentioned, and the family, right? Of your dreams, the love of your dreams. Those are great manifestations in the future. Bea, dear future self, I hope you will be a good chef. Don't let anyone say that you can reach your dreams. Always remember that you can do it, and that God is always with you, no matter what happens. And I hope you have more time to comfort your mom, that she will live in a long time. Be brave and pray always. God bless you. That's wonderful, Bea. I love that. I love all of those. I love your letters to yourself. Lorene, dear future Lorene, I know that you're stronger enough to fight your diseases, to handle your problem. I hope one day you wake up with peace of mind, free from diseases, get what you deserve, and more stronger and stronger. But don't forget to thank the people who helped you, and God who is always there for you. That's wonderful. Rachel, dear future self, I hope you're happy right now and already accomplished your goal, and don't let your past ruin what you're right now. I know you're strong and I trust you. Love yourself and your family. Good luck. I hope you cherish every moment in your life. I love you. Dear future self, I hope you do not give up all the problems you will face, and be strong for your parents and siblings. Rochelle. Wow, amazing, guys. So please share these in public. I will be ending class in 1 minute. You can still send direct message, or I will also post this on Quipper, because I see really good responses from you guys, and I really appreciate you being here. This is the last live class. I feel touched. You know, I'm always here for you if you want to talk. I've always asked you guys if you want to, you know, chat with me. I'm always here. We can schedule. And yeah, wonderful. I'm sure the others have letters for themselves, but maybe you didn't share, but I'm sure some of you guys did, right? I'm sure. So, wow, I'm touched. I'm very touched. Hold on. I wanna copy the. I'm very touched with your letters. It's healthy. It's healthy to do this. It's very, very healthy to do this. Okay, someone just sent me another letter. Okay, I'll read, okay, before I end the class. Someone, sandali. So I read, Rochelle, no, dear future self, I hope you do not give up all the problems you will face and be strong for your parents and siblings. That's wonderful. Nicole, dear old Nicole, I hope I can go back to the time of kissing your grandmother. Yes. Because I still want to spend more time to let her know that she's very important to me, even though I can no longer know, she's still here with me to guide me every day. John Mark says, hello, I am from the past, just in case you forget. I hope you will find what you've been looking for. I think you're looking for. I hope you understand what things that makes you confused. I hope you reach your goal, even though I have not set my goals yet. I hope you will understand yourself better than anyone else. I hope you'll find that what things make you happy. I hope you will rely on yourself, and I hope that no one will define who you are. That's it, buddy. I hope you remember, why did you write this? Not why did you wrote this? Why did you write this? Okay? And have a great day. And then Elaine says, dear future me, I hope you will be successful in your life and do everything you want. And I hope you do not think about what other people are saying to you. I support that, because you know in yourself what you are and what you can do even without support. You do not give up your dream. And know that you will always have support, okay? Know that. Even if you feel you don't, you do. At least one person, which is God, and another person here on earth will support you. I promise you that. All right, so that was fun. Thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you very much. So next week will be, so I will post this on Quipper bonus. And then next week will be Unit 7. Hold on. It's 2:58. So maybe I can take a quick picture if that's all right with you guys. If it's all right. It's all right. Thank you very much, Aseline. Thank you. If you can turn on your cameras, if that's all right. If not, then okay. There, J-Cell. I love you. Okay, there. Oh, we have grade 12 students waiting. I'm sorry, guys. All right, so. All right, so see you next week, and good luck. Good luck on your requirements. Di pa po ako na-unlock. Thank you, Mommy. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, Trisha. Thank you, Aslyn May. This was wonderful. Thank you, Nash. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, John Christopher. Thank you, Bea. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Irene. Thank you, Aliyah. Brian, grade 12. Thank you, Lorene. Thank you, Kian. Thank you very much, Kian. I didn't hear your letter, but I hope in Gas homeroom. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Christine. Christine, I will talk to you later. Thank you. Arigato, Sensei. Sensei is teacher in Japan, right? John Christopher and Pilio. Thank you for calling me Sensei. That's a wonderful title in Japan, right? Thank you very much. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you. See you soon. See you next week. And have a great week. No live class December 8th, 9, and 10. Thank you.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye. Thank you, Riley, Scott.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Sorry I was not able to share my work because it's so long. That's all right. Please, in Quipper, I will post this. Thank you, Roel. Thank you, Princess Ara. Thank you, Hadassah Faith. Dear future self, I manifest that you're in a safe place right now. I love the word manifest. I visualize you reach your goals and I'm still growing. I'm pretty sure you're guided by God and that His plans for you have been settled at that time. Remember that everything has purpose. Yes. Okay, Quipper. I'll see you in Quipper. Thank you.